Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, sampler platter video series of videos I've been doing for a while now, where I go over there, try food and drink items. I eat the stuff, I drink stuff. Then, folks, I'm going to talk about the stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that, well, at the time I'm doing this, we're at the start of December, and we got the holidays coming up. I mean, Thanksgiving just passed, but, we got Christmas and New Year's and, whatever you might celebrate, trying to be inclusive, respect everybody's personal beliefs and such. In the vein of that, I went to Dunkin' Donuts. I got some hot chocolate. I did a review of that. Should be my previous review, if I do these chronologically. While I was there, I also saw a couple other things. I was like, I can review those. So what are those things, folks? Well, we're going to do... Alright, I guess I'm going to have to do it this way. No! No! Let it go. It's mine. I paid for it. We're going to do... Boom! And... Oh, no. Can he do it one-handed? No, he's just going to tear the damn thing. It's just not worth trying to... We need another boom because there's two items. Let go. Boom and boom. What are these? These are pancake wraps from Dunkin'. Sausage variety, bacon variety. Hooray! Yeah, okay, they're just wraps, but then they're wrapped in pancakes. Sure, why the hell not? I'm gonna hope that I'm gonna like these because I'm the type of person, I am a big fan of going over there and utilizing sweet and savory. I love it. Okay? I'm a big fan of going over there. If I've got some pancakes, gotta have some sausage links. Okay? That's me. You can do what you want, but you can be wrong with those patties. Even though I think this is a patty. But man, I'm gonna pour some syrup on that shit, man. That's good times. Good times. I love the McGriddle more than I should. This is basically just their play on the McGriddle. It's let's go over there and take a breakfast item and turn it into effectively a pancake taco. Which, for those of you my age and, older, might remember when Taco Bell had the waffle tacos. That came out with their original breakfast menu, and they got rid of it pretty quickly. Which is a shame, I guess. I kind of liked them. But, here's the thing, folks. They also come with syrup. Specifically, Mrs. Butterworth's original syrup. Thick and rich. That's how I like my ladies. Oh, that was a terrible joke. I'm sorry. But to be fair, they don't have to be rich, but, nor do they have to be thick. I enjoy the thicker ladies. So, it all depends, folks. It's all accumulative. It's not just one thing. I'm going to go over there and eat this before I make a jackass out of myself. Too late for that. We're going to try it just once by itself, and we're going to try it with the syrup. All right. This is a sausage one, by the way. It's actually not that bad. So my point of contention with Dunkin' Donuts breakfast items, for me, they're extremely hit or miss. Some of them, like the roasted tomato and avocado grilled cheese, I loved. I did a review of that. Absolutely fantastic. But a lot of their other ones, especially like the more conventional ones, with the sausage and what have you, tend to fall kind of flat for me. They're not bad. They just don't have a lot of oomph to them. This one actually is alright. The sausage is flavorful. It's doing what sausage should do, which is be sausage, although it's in patty format, so, it fundamentally loses a couple points there. But, it works well enough, and the pancake aspect of it, even without the syrup, it gives a little bit of a little bit of added sweetness, not too much, but Yeah, I mean, I'll go with it. It's a little bit of a cheap thing to, kind of tie in, but why not? Yeah. Even the egg tastes alright. Syrup. Will it make it better? Hopefully. Now, the only thing I could see as being a problem that this isn't the most dippable thing in the world. You're gonna have to probably take an occasional bite to, sort of structure things out a little bit, but no. Ugh. Now, here's the thing. I like it, but not for the reasons that I should like it. Because, again, I like sweet and savory, but the thing is you have to have both aspects working together nicely. With this, with the syrup, it honestly kind of overpowers everything else. Like, it's still there. You still know you're eating a breakfast sandwich on some level, but this really kind of goes over there and takes away a lot of the oomph. Especially the savory aspect of the sausage, it's almost non-existent. So, I do kind of like it, but that's just because basically tastes like pancakes and syrup at this point. Versus really being a proper addition to the sandwich experience. Like, maybe if I just like drizzled a tiny bit of it, maybe that would have worked. But dipping it in, it's just too much. It just, like I said, it just kind of overwhelms everything. And, I mean, if I just want that, I could just dip my finger in the damn syrup and just, be that guy. All right, let's do the other one. All right, bacon. Now, when it comes to bacon, and I've mentioned this especially in Burger King reviews, fast food bacon. But we'll see how it works with Dunkin' Donuts here. I think I got syrup in my beard. You live the beard lifestyle. You know what? I'm going to give it to it. Yeah, honestly. I think, and the bacon's not phenomenal or anything. It's not like super high quality. But I do think it's better than the bacon that Burger King uses. And if nothing else, because it's in such a small package, it's just bacon, egg, cheese, and, obviously the pancake, it has more of a chance to go over there and showcase itself versus a more conventional, like breakfast sandwich type of thing, where you typically have a thicker patty, thicker, sausage, well, not sausage patty, but, there's just more stuff to kind of muddle up the bacon flavor. Whereas with this, it tastes like bacon. It's got saltiness. It's got, you definitely know you're eating a pork product. It doesn't taste, just, because some bacon, especially cheapo stuff, they just salt the shit out of that stuff, and it's, it's bacon, but this, honestly, it's actually not half bad. I might even go as far as to say, I think I like this one a little bit more than the sausage. And for me, that's a rarity. Because I'm a big fan of sausage, even though I love bacon. Typically, sausage is my jam. For this one, I could do with a little bit more bacon, I'm not going to lie. But there's rarely an instance where that's not the case. Now, what I am going to do is we're going to do a little bit, a tiny bit, of the syrup. That's yeah. My personal opinion, if you go over there and get one of these, or both in my instance, leave the syrup out of the equation. It's not bad syrup. It's perfectly fine. But a fundamental issue, again, is that it's too overpowering. At this point, it's not even really... Once I dip it in, at that point, it really kind of fails to be any type of a breakfast sandwich. It really does just become sort of pancakes and syrup. Now, that's not a bad thing, but that's not what I'm going into this for. I want a breakfast sandwich. I want to be able to taste the egg and the cheese and all the stuff. And the syrup, it kind of goes over there. Like I said, it just kind of nullifies a lot of that. It just takes over too much of the flavor profile. And the thing is that by themselves, they're not half bad. I actually do kind of like them. They're not super duper special. Unlike with the, what is it? The avocado roasted tomato grilled cheese, where that was something I actively went out of my way occasionally to go pick up as a breakfast item because I really enjoyed it. I don't think that I would do that for these, but if I'm making my way through a Dunkin' Donuts, which I've been known to do, clearly, I could see going over there and getting a couple of them, just as like a quick little snack, especially if you don't want like a super heavy breakfast sandwich. I did a Burger King one. I can't remember what it was, but I think it was a breakfast croissant. But it was like the whole thing. It was like ham and bacon and sausage. Like all the pigs died to make these sandwiches. And it was good for what it was, but it was just a big ass sandwich. These are kind of little wraps, you can kind of get them in, get them taken care of. They're not bad. So, I mean, I guess in terms of the overall experience, whether or not I would recommend them, yes, they're perfectly fine. Like I said, I personally don't think the syrup aspect is necessary. If I'm comparing them to something else, I have to compare them to something along the lines of like the McGriddles. And for me, they're definitely not a substitute for the McGriddles. McGriddles, for me, I think they did a fantastic job of working out the best part of the sweet and savory, and it ultimately culminates really nicely for me. With these, I don't think they have that level of balance. But again, as just a quick little one-shot item, if I'm going to Dunkin' Donuts, sure, why the hell not? Anyway, folks, that's going to do it for me on this one. 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day. Spectacular rest of the week. Monumental rest of your months. Do bonus right here. Folks, you can go there and have yourselves a truly pancake and syrup rest of your life. Because, folks, pancakes are wonderful. There's a whole day devoted to them over in the UK. There's like Pancake Day, right? But then like the counterpoint is that like I think that's typically the like one of the only days of the year when they have pancakes just because. Whereas over here in the US, pancakes are pancakes, man. We have the International House of Pancakes. Yeah, I went a little bit of a Jack Nicholson impression there. But I like pancakes. Oh, what else? Final 2 things, folks. Number 1, try to bring some positivity to the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do, if you can't do it all the time, I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you do, folks. You try not to be an asshole. Not the easiest thing in the world to do, folks, even with all the breakfast sandwiches being wrapped in sweet pastries. That's an interesting world that we live in. One day we will either have to atone for it in our mockery of the universe, with all of our hubris, or conversely, it will lead us to some sort of utopian society where all things are wrapped in delicious pancakes. But anyway, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in your life, despite whether or not you're going over there and wrapping yourself in... Maybe don't wrap yourself in pancakes. Wait until we have the technology. All right, then we'll just have like Snuggies, but just made out of pancakes. There we go, folks. $1 billion idea. That's it. Oh, it's the final thing. Final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, maybe you're going to go over there. You're going to invent a time machine. You're going to go into the future. You're going to get the technology for the pancake Snuggie. You're going to bring it back. You're going to go over there. You're going to make it. You're going to make the trillions, okay? Like this thing, freaking Elon Musk and Bill Gates, all those guys, they're going to invest all their money. Well, Elon Musk isn't going to have all of his money for that much longer, I don't think, anyway. But he might. Doesn't seem like the smartest guy in the world. But they're going to invest in your project, do the whole thing. And then once you've got the trillions, you're going to realize that although you've brought the pancake Snuggie to the world, now you have all this money, still go over there and give back. So you use your trillions to go over there and do good things and stuff like. Maybe you toss like $1 billion my way. You've got trillions. I'm just saying. I'm not even, it doesn't even have to be $1 billion. Couple 100,000. I'm not a greedy guy. Just enough to pay off some shit. That's all I need. Or conversely, you could not do that. That seems pretty reasonable to not do that. What's the thing that you could do instead, folks? Maybe go out for pancakes and sausage at like a proper, sit-down pancake place. There's, I have an IHOP near me. I actually did an IHOP review for some Captain Crunch pancakes. Go watch that one if you're interested. But there's actually like a few like really nice little sit-down pancake spots that I hit up every so often. So go do that. Bye.